Hi, today we're with Mike Baranowski, one of Aware's web strategists. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Trevor.
You recently wrote a blog post for us titled 4 Considerations When Building a Mobile Strategy. Can you walk us through those 4 keys and maybe give some examples for each of them?
Sure. The first goal that we talked about or consideration is the overall goal of your mobile site. So what do you want users to accomplish, and is it mobile friendly? Oftentimes you want to make sure you ask that second part of the question, is it mobile friendly? We found that clients at times may want to put heavy content in the mobile site, and it may not just play well on that device. So we want to make sure that we're structuring that goal in that it's very friendly on a mobile device and not just because that's something you want them to look at.
Right.
The second consideration is the audience. So you want to make sure that you understand your demographic, which most clients have a very good handle on their demographic. But when it comes to mobile, what we're finding is that it's kind of crossing all demographics. We've worked with a client who has a client or a demographic client base of 55 plus, and they didn't know if mobile was going to be appropriate for their demographic, for their key demo. So we did some looking into their Google Analytics, decided that on a month-by-month basis they're getting tons of traffic from mobile users. We were able to identify what those mobile users were doing. Now that client is well on board with the idea of a mobile site. The third consideration is just the architecture of the site. So looking at either an application or a site, combination of the two, and then kind of deciding how you want to structure that site. Clients at times will just say they want a one-to-one recreation of their mobile site, so carry all the content over. Again, in those types of cases you may find that the content just doesn't read well on a mobile device. There just aren't things that make sense for a mobile device. So really picking out what those key things are and developing the architecture specific to that mobile device. Essentially you're treating it as a separate site. So for our users that use Sitecore, in terms of managing content, it's really easy. You can it follows the same structure as their current site. It just allows them to kind of plug and play new content into their mobile device. The fourth thing that we look at is design. And we look at design last in this case, often because clients get very excited about a mobile device, a mobile site, what it's going to look like, the flashy buttons, and just kind of that's the fun aspect of a mobile site. But typically what we want to make sure is that the function is really what stands out. So does that user have a positive experience while they're on the site through that device? And then of course the other piece of it is just kind of making sure that it's designed to match your brand. Again, you just want to be consistent through all the different devices, channels that your customers are using.
Great. Well, excellent. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Trevor.